Yo, 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 what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? I was supposed to come on at 9 o'clock. I'm actually here about 45 minutes early because I could not wait to get on here, man. So I'm gonna, start off by just talking. As people start to roll in here, I'll start giving you guys shout outs and stuff like that. But what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, man? It's been very, very busy. We've been very busy behind the scenes. We've been working on a lot of things. We've been working on the CA boxing community that is starting to build up. I can't wait to show you guys a little bit about the CA boxing community. Um, this is a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. We got a lot of stuff in the works behind the scenes. I want to fill everybody in. We got some boxing tonight. I know Taylor fought earlier today. I actually missed it. I missed the Josh Taylor fight. I heard that it was a very close, controversial type of a fight, or he barely won. I wish I would have saw it. I didn't get a chance to see that. I know Chris Colbert will be fighting later on today. So yeah, man. But I want to go ahead and start off by saying right now, the CA boxing community is picking up. It's a place where you can go ahead and post your personal videos of you training, ask questions, connect with different people. A lot of people are joining. I've sent the email out to over 1,000 people. A lot of people are joining in and trickling day by day. People are posting their own personal videos of them working out, sparring. It's really dope, man. I'm very, very excited about that. So if you guys are not part of the CA boxing community, I'm going to tell you right now, you are missing out. This is a great opportunity for us to connect. A lot of people want to pick my brain a little bit deeper than my courses, a little bit deeper than what they can get from me on Instagram and stuff like that. And right now, a great opportunity is for you guys to go ahead, grab a course off my website and get free enrollment to the CA boxing community. Of course, I'm always giving some sort of a good deal. I'm about to stop being the deal guy because my stuff right now, I shouldn't be giving deals, but you guys can go ahead and grab something right now. The CA Power Hour, 60% off all courses and bundles, and you will get free enrollment to the CA boxing community. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm super excited about it. I'll probably do some screen sharing and show you guys a little bit more about what I'm talking about, man. But this is a lot of good talent, a lot of good people, encouraging people, posting their videos. I'm quite surprised and quite impressed with the people who, actually joined it. I've had a guy who joined it and said that he's lost, I don't know, almost, I think 40 pounds or 50 pounds watching my videos. Uh, it's just dope, man. It's just a lot of different good things, man. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go ahead and keep pushing the CA boxing community. That's what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to build a place where everybody who wants to just encourage each other and go to that next step with boxing, we can do it, and we can do it online. Let me go ahead and start saying what's up to everybody. Mace, what's good, man? I didn't see the fight, bro. I did not see the fight, man. Humble wisdom. Taylor was gifted the win. Damn. William Spicer, what's up, coach? What's good, champ? Hey, did you watch the Josh Taylor fight? Another example of how corrupt our sport is, man. I'm upset, man. I was actually out running around and I did not get a chance to actually watch the fight, man. But I was on Instagram earlier and I saw, hold on, I saw people and they were basically saying the same exact thing you guys are saying, man. It's unfortunate, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. Sparring Lovick. What's up, Coach Anthony? What's up, champ? Benjamin Cuevas. What's up, coach? What's going on, my brother? How are you, man? I haven't seen you in the CA boxing community, Benjamin. What's going on, man? I need to see you in there. Emma Torres, gonna watch Postal versus Russell. I'm gonna watch the Colbert fight tonight. I want to know what's going on with the Colbert fight, man. No, Coach Josh is very lucky. Corrupt judges. Damn. Coach, what's going on, champ? Larry T, please keep some deals going. CA, listen, man, I always try to keep deals. I always try to give deals on my courses. A lot of people are starting to take advantage of the deals. It always makes me laugh that when I cut off one of my deals, like my 75% off deal that I did literally from Black Friday to not too long ago, people are emailing me 3 days later. Hey, man, I missed the 75% sale. Listen, nobody gives 75% sales longer than me, but I can't do that year round. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if you go ahead and you take advantage, you can get 60% off free enrollment to the community. I'm trying to give the most that anybody's giving right now, and you can grab a bundle. You can go ahead and grab a course, whatever you want, man. Right now, Larry's the time to do it, man. Use CA Power Hour 60 and get that 60% off, man. It's a no-brainer, man. You're gonna win all across the board. Let's see. Yo, what's up, my boy? It's been a minute. I know, man. I told you I wasn't going to be able to go live as much as I was. I mean, I did No Days Off November. It literally felt like not too long ago, man. We was on here every single day for No Days Off November. That was a lot of fun. But we got a lot of stuff coming real soon, guys. Like I'm telling you, man, we've been working. Trust me. I haven't been on here with you guys live, but a lot of work is getting done. A lot of announcements are coming up. And I can't wait to make them, but we just got to keep on cooking before we go ahead and do that. Cobra fight tonight. Yes, I believe he fights at 10 o'clock tonight against a good fighter, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows about the Cobra fight, man? Who has any updates on the Cobra fight? Mohammed, what's going on, champ? How are you, man? Mace, appreciate you keeping touch with your community. Respect, man. I appreciate you, man. Also, man, one more thing, man. Let me go ahead and put this out there because I don't think I put this out there enough. You guys can text me at 215-709-5437. I don't know if that link is gonna work right there. Tell me if that link works right there. It's on the thing. I would have to put it in the comments. Okay. Use that link in the comments, man, and go ahead and text me, man. All right, because I try to keep in touch with you guys and give some behind the scenes stuff to everybody who texts me. So click that link and shoot me a text. Let me know that you got my number tonight on the live. Okay, I want to know that you guys got the number tonight on the live, man. The link is right there. Click that text. What's up with that Ocho Cinco fight? He called you out as next during that press conference. Give me, to this day I get that question. To this day, I still get that question, man. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. Whatever Ocho Cinco want to do, man, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. I think at this point, you know what time it is, man. If he doesn't know what time it is, I'm not a hard guy to get a hold of, man. He's the one who's hard to get a hold of. He's the big time celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm an easy guy to get a hold of, man. So it is what it is. I already reached out to Leonard Ellaby. I got the video on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to them over there in person. So it is what it is, man. I'm not tripping. Whatever they want to do. Mohammed, what's good? I'm good, coach. Been watching you since I was 14. Now I'm 18. Improved a lot from your vids. Keep up the good work. Damn, man. You've been at it for quite a while, man. That's dope, man. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. Keep it up, champ. You're very young. You still got a lot of opportunity. So just stay hungry, stay active, man. You can go as far as you want to go in this game, man. You get what you put in. Remember that. If it's on Showtime, I'm watching. One of my favorite fighters lost earlier. Rigondeaux, still a bad dude. Cute and old school. Rigondeaux lost today? Damn. Who did Rigondeaux lose to? Sean Breezy. What's up, coach? What's going on, my guy? Coach, thank you for your motivation that you've seen every now. Hold on. Coach, thank you for your motivation. I'm assuming that means thank that you've seen every now and then. Some days when I'm not feeling your training. Okay, I get what you're saying. Some text issues in there, but yeah, man. Anybody will tell you who's dealing, who who I got their number. I'm shooting out mass text messages to my people. You know, you could text me, guys. I mean, honestly, man, click that link. I got it set up in a link format so it's easy for me to get a magnitude of people signed up to my text. But yeah, man, I'm shooting out texts. I'm keeping you guys updated with what I'm doing. If I drop a new video and you guys don't know, I'm letting you guys know about the video. I'm letting you guys know about whatever sales I got going on. I'm letting you guys know about, everything, man. It's not like just me just texting you for no reason. It's always a purpose. It's always something that's going to try to bring value to you guys. So if you guys want to keep in touch with me, if you guys want to ask me questions, I actually answer questions too. Just shoot me a text, man. You know what I'm saying? You shoot me a text. If you're watching this late, because I know I was supposed to be on here at 9 and I'm like an hour early or whatever. Let's just say, for instance, I log off or whatever, and you don't get that link right there. Just remember the number, man, 215-709-5437. Shoot me a text and, we'll chop it up, man. I mean, I can't promise I'm going to answer every question because a lot of times I start getting way too many questions, but I'll try to help you the best I can and lead you in the right direction. Absolutely, no problem. Yo, I'm missing a lot of boxing today, man. I'm missing a lot of boxing, man. Yeah, that's why I wanted to come on here now so I can go ahead and watch that Chris Colbert fight later. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to miss that one. Oh, he lost to didn't Mark hold on. Uh, didn't Mark just fight Gary Russell Jr.? I'm starting to get confused, man. I mean, didn't Mark just beat Gary Russell Jr.? My bad. Do you watch any UFC, coach, or just boxing? Honestly, I don't watch UFC, but I have trained a few UFC fighters in my life. I currently have another new UFC guy that I've been helping out. But yeah, I don't really watch it, man. I'm gonna be honest. I need to watch it because obviously I'm starting to help some of these guys. I need to watch it, but no, I don't, to be honest. Yeah, man. Some good boxing on tonight, man. I'm gonna definitely check out some boxing. I'm trying to read some of the questions you guys got coming in. I've recently been shifting from boxing to MMA. There's nothing wrong with that, man. If that's what your heart desires, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Just make sure you don't lose the boxing that you have. You know what I mean? And always improve your boxing because your boxing is only going to help you in MMA. You know what I'm saying? Is it possible to do amateur boxing alongside MMA? Absolutely. You definitely can, man. You're just going to have to put your focus in. You know what I mean? But you could definitely do it. I've seen it done. Amateur boxing and MMA, man, they can work together very well. I knew an MMA fighter who he actually fought amateur boxing. He did very good as an amateur boxer. Hello, coach. I'm new to boxing. I've been in the gym right now. I think my coach is not teaching me well. When we are doing mitts, I'm aware that after I punch, I let my guard down and he doesn't correct me. Okay. Well, if you know you're letting your guard down, and he's not saying nothing, don't wait for him to say something. You know what I'm saying? You should just bring your hands back to where they need to be, right? If you know you're doing it, then why are we still doing it, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is, if you don't feel that he's teaching you right, then you may have to start to look for another coach. You know what I mean? Don't just stay there, man. Don't waste time, man. You know, one thing we can't do in life is waste time. So if you're not happy with your situation, move on. Samir, I did not watch the fight, man. I have to be honest with you. I did not watch the fight. Apparently, Taylor got a gift. Apparently, the other gentleman got robbed, man. What do you think? Mace, I watched this channel steady for 2 years now and only trained freelance along some partners. Did my first sparring with gym trained boxers and was able to hold my ground a bit, but they had very good stamina. I mean, of course, man, if you're going to a gym where guys are training boxing every single day and they're focusing on their conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna run into those issues, man. So it's always best to train in the gym. It's always best to have this, you know, this kind of training in real life physically in a gym amongst other people who are going to motivate and push you. You know what I mean? The stuff that you learn from my channel, the stuff that you learn from my courses, are more so things so you can go ahead and think about these things and apply them in that kind of a scenario. So I'm always going to tell guys that if you ever buy my courses, if you watch my YouTube channel, learn what I'm talking about, but still go to a boxing gym, still work on your skills, still listen to your coach. You still need that in life interaction to be able to do this at the most optimal level you can, but just take the information that I'm giving you and really just try to understand it and apply it, and it'll take you further. Are you in PA? What gym, Coach Anthony? Right now, man, I'm moving around. I do my videos in Keystone Boxing MMA in Bristol, Pennsylvania. That's where I do my YouTube videos right now. Big shout out to those guys. Big shout out to Jose. Big shout out to all the great people at Keystone Boxing MMA. They embrace me. They treat me like it's my home. And I just shoot a lot of my videos there. I do train people there from time to time, but not too often. I also move around to other gyms when I work with other pros. Like we're about to get serious with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer got something up his sleeve real soon, so we're expecting something in the very near future. I'll probably be in Jersey, training him in Jersey, and that's really it, man. So um, I'm not really settled in any gym, but if I had to shout out a gym, I'm gonna shout out Keystone Boxing MMA in Bristol, because that's where I do my videos right now. And they're great people over there. What's going on, guys? Thank you, Coach. No problem. I like the strip drill with the coconut, but did slip right and then slip left, or did you roll after the slip? I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't remember. I mean, look, when you're working a slip drill, you can slip each way, because those slip coconuts, you know what I'm saying? You can roll, you can roll. And even in real life, the technically correct thing is to slip, roll, roll, right? So if someone throws let's just say, jab at me and I slip, the right thing for me to do if I decide to stay here is to roll under. If they throw a hook, roll under, right? Because crossing that line, bang, I could walk into the right hand, right? Like, so if you throw a jab, I slip, bing, and then you throw the right hand, bing, I get hit, right? So that's why people don't like that. And I don't like that. I teach a slip, roll, roll most of the time. But you still can practice a slip, slip, roll because, for instance, if I'm doing a slip, slip, roll, it don't always have to be when punches are coming. So you have to think about that too. Like, let's just say, for instance, I'm shadow boxing or I'm in front of you and we're sparring and I give you a little head movement. You see what I'm doing? Slip, slip, roll, roll, right? I'm doing all the head movement, but there's no punches coming at me yet. So now my hands can be a little bit open. I can give you some open hands. My hands can be a little further, and I can give you a little head movement to kind of keep myself as a moving target. And then when you decide to throw that right hand, then I could just slip over, whop, rip a hook to the body or pop, whatever. So working slipping like this, even though technically you're breaking a fundamental rule, you can still utilize this as a way to work on your upper body movement before you decide to attack. Move your hands, move your head, move your feet, or move your head, move your hands, move your feet, or move your head, move your feet, move your hands. However you want to use those right there, you can do. You know what I mean? So that's just a little extra tip for you guys. Hi, Coach Anthony. How many fights your amateur boxer had before going as a successful pro? Man, there's no number, man. It's really just depends on you. You know, Tevin Farmer had like 16. He became a world champion. He only had 16. Then you had guys like Lomachenko who had 300. And then you had other guys who somewhere in the 100, 150, 120, 75. Bro, it don't matter. It's really when you are ready to make that decision, when you're mentally ready, when the right opportunities come, et cetera, et cetera. There's no number. Some guys have no amateur fights, but the more experience you have, the better you should be as a pro. Like you need a certain amount of ring experience, and I just think everybody's different. You also get experience in the gym. It also depends what kind of sparring you're getting. You know, if you're sparring really, really good guys on a regular basis, you're around a lot of great pros and you're sparring, you might need a little less, you know, than an amateur who maybe doesn't have that kind of workaround and they're just getting their experience through competition. You have a lot of guys get good experience in the gym with good professionals, you know, top 10, top 15 type guys. Those guys, if you're training around those guys every day and you're sparring and you're holding your own, you know, you might not need that many amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, man. Everything's different. Everybody's different. I'm in York, PA, stick and move. We have a 9-time national champ, Antoine Man Dorm. Yeah, Antoine Dorm. Antoine Dorm. Yeah, man. And we would love to have you stop by. Antoine Dorm, man. I think he might have sparred in my gym before, man. I remember Antoine. He's from PA. Yep. Yep. I know Antoine. I know his dad. They got the long hair, little like the ponytail hair. Very, very accomplished amateur, man, for sure. Very, very good, very game. Big shout out to them, man, for sure. I can't stop shaking in a sparring match. Well, you're gonna have to work on that, champ. You're gonna have to maybe do some drills. You might have to pull back from sparring and work on some drills till you deal with some of that anxiety. You know, if you're shaking because you're nervous, then you're gonna have to work off that anxiety. So you might need to do a lot of drills, partner drills. My philosophy on boxing training is that is all simplified down to programming your reflexes and muscle memory. Would you agree? Or there's more to it besides getting in shape? My philosophy on boxing training that is all simplified down to programming your reflex and muscle memory, or would you agree there's more to it? I think there's more to it. Um, I don't think it's just I don't think it's just muscle memory and reflexes and conditioning. There's a big mental side to it, um, that you definitely need. There's a desire side to it that you definitely need. Um, Trials, tribulations, experience that you need to go through. I think the reflexes is a good way to, you know, be you know, I mean, working on on your decisions, your patterns and stuff like that, that's part of the training. You know, that comes with the territory, right? Like if we drill something every single day, eventually it's going to become who you are. So I agree with you in that aspect, but there's still more to it. You have to it's just deep, man. Boxing becomes much deeper than jabs, crosses and hooks. You know what I'm saying? It just becomes it depends how bad you really want it. How hard are you willing to work for it? What are you willing to go through to get what you want? This is just a lot of stuff of that nature. Sometimes it has to do with what have you been through in your life that is giving you the fire and the fuel to go further with it. So boxing is very spiritual, is what I'm trying to say. Boxing is a very spiritual sport. When you start getting at a competitive level, this isn't just about skills. This is about spirit, and that's what I think you're missing with your philosophy. But as far as your ideology that is about training and drilling and getting everything down to a reflect, to your reflexes and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, absolutely. You definitely have to ingrain the right skills and ingrain them to the point where you can't get them wrong if you tried, by drilling and repetition, right? But at the same time, you have to really dig deeper than just why. You have to figure out why you're doing this, right? Like they like to say, find your why, because there's a lot of guys who had good reflexes and good skills and they didn't go far in boxing. You feel me? They just were, oh, that guy could have been good. He could have been good, but whatever happened to that guy? They didn't want it bad enough. You know what I'm saying? So this is just as much spiritual as it is about skills. Thoughts on Shakur Stevenson? I think Shakur Stevenson is a phenomenal boxer. He reminds me of a Floyd Mayweather type of boxer, not skill set wise, just focus wise, laser focus. He's definitely a major, major, major threat into the 130 to 140-pound division. All those guys are on alert. Shakur Stevenson's the truth. I learned so much for you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you, coach. Appreciate you too, my brother. Hey, coach, why do some pros compromise basic fundamentals or rules when they fight, such as dropping their hands or putting all their weight on their rear or lead leg? I think that there's a number of reasons why some guys do it. And every fighter has their own reasons, right? And I just think certain fighters pick up habits along the way to never get corrected. So therefore, once they don't get corrected, it's too late. Another thing can be they're setting traps and they got a bag of tricks. Another thing could be that's just their natural way of fighting. So there's not like much you could do about it. Some guys just naturally habits they're extremely difficult to break. So sometimes it's better to just let them be. The dropping hands part, that's subjective, because sometimes you could be dropping hands on purpose to try to set a guy up. Some guys feel more comfortable and fluent with their hands are down, believe it or not. I'm not going to teach that to everybody, but I do understand fighters that can get away with that stuff. So there's a lot of components, man. Not every fighter is fundamentally sound. I mean, look at guys like Ricardo Mayorga or Marcos Maidana, guys like that who had a lot of success being extremely, extremely unorthodox. So it's just part of the game, part of the sport. Not everybody fights systematically, intelligently. It's just some people find what works for them, and then they just run with it. What are some tips you can give people who want to become boxing trainers? Are the USA boxing certifications good to get? Well, if you're gonna get the USA boxing book, uh, the book that, which I don't know where my book is, but my book was filled to the rim. That's how many fights I, bought my kids to. But uh, that's a good book if you're going to bring kids to compete. As far as certifications, like if you're trying to get a certification to be an actual coach, there is no certifications right now that I could think of that actually prepare you to be a real coach. In order to be a real boxing coach, and this is the truth, this is maybe not something that some organizations that are selling certificates want you to hear, but the truth is there is no certificates that are going to get you prepared for boxing coaching. What's going to get you prepared for boxing coaching is real hands-on experience, and that's really the only way. And unfortunately, in our sport, that's just how it is. So, for instance, me, I had many years of being involved with boxing from being a competitive amateur boxer to sparring a lot of professionals from the age of 16 to about 28 years old. Then when I stopped really training all the time and doing all of that, we opened up a boxing gym. And then I had 10 years of owning a gym where I was hands-on working with the everyday person, taking kids, turning them into amateur competitors, many of them becoming national champions, then getting experience working with professional fighters. I started off with some regular local guys. Next thing you know, I'm working with guys like Hank Lundy. We fought on HBO a bunch of times. Then we went ahead and we moved on to fighting for the world title against Terrence Crawford. I had Eric Outlaw Hunter who fought for the world title against Lee Selby. I worked with King Mo, Muhammad Lawal, an experienced MMA Bellator superstar at the time. So I got a chance to work with the MMA guys down in American Top Team, where I built relationships with a lot of UFC fighters and worked with them, helped them out behind the scenes, stuff like that. Of course, we got Fast Eddie Chambers, who we competed a few times together. I've been friends with Eddie since 2012. Um, Obviously, Tevin Farmer, I got a chance to work with Tevin Farmer before he won his world title. We had some success, and then next thing you know, we competed for the title, and then we fought 7 world titles together, 7 world title fights together. So that's my certification, right? So in order for you guys to have a certification, you have to walk down a similar path, a similar journey, whether that's competing or getting under a coach that really knows his stuff and learning the game and actually producing some talent. See, the difference between me and a lot of these guys who are on YouTube teaching boxing, I've taken kids with 0 experience and taken them to national tournaments where we won. I've worked with world champion fighters in camp. I've been in camps that people who's been coaches who've been coaches for years have never worked with a world champion. I've had opportunity to work with a world champion and fight for multiple world title appearances. You know what I'm saying? So I got real like hands-on experience in these trenches, and it took years to get there, right? Like I told you, from 16, I didn't start getting some of those opportunities till I was like 34, 35, 36, 37. I'm well, not 37, 36 because COVID happened or whatever, but like 33 to like 35. So you're talking about like 15, 16 years of training. I'm 38 now, for those of you guys who want to know my age, you know what I'm saying? So, I've had a lot of success at a young age, thank God, compared to other boxing coaches. But my whole point of me saying this is you have to go through the trenches. You have to go through and you have to pay your dues and you have to have a little bit of luck and you have to be talented. They all work together. Hard work, trenches, a little bit of luck, and of course, you have to know what the hell you're doing. Caesar, what up, my guy? Working very hard, coach. No one at 170 down can be chilling, especially when they hear about me. Peace to Coach Anthony Boxing. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know him. I take back many of the jewels you drop back to the kids. I love the way you answer questions because you never give one exact answer because you know how much each situation changes. Yes, man. Boxing is variables, man. It's variables. I try to give you guys the most insight that I can, and that's off the top of my head. Sometimes even if you have further thought into it, you may think deeper into it and be like, damn, I forgot I should have said this. So, I try to be as open-minded when it comes to this boxing. I'm just fast forwarding because I know I was just rambling on a lot. Coach Anthony, if you land a real uppercut, is it plausible to throw the right cross or is the left hook more safe? No, you can throw an uppercut and then a straight right hand. It just depends, You definitely can. Ha, ha, you turn it right over. You know what I'm saying? I lift you up with the uppercut, and then from right there, I'm probably going to bring my arm back a quarter of an inch and then bring it right up like pop, pop, and then boom, finish with the hook, right? Pop, pop, boom. You would do that more if you're like on the inside with a guy. So if I'm on the inside with you, let's just say my hands is up, right? Or even if not, even if I'm playing the shoulder to shoulder game, right? Or if I'm just somewhere off the line, I could go bang, bang, boom, just to get that hook in. You see that? Bop, bop, boom. Now you can always go boom, boom. That's much easier for a lot of guys. But you can, without a doubt, throw uppercut, straight right hand, left hook. We drill it all the time because it's a short punch. You know, it just wow, wow. It just comes out real quick. Are southpaw fighters better than orthodox fighters skill wise? No, that's not true. That's just it just depends, man. Depends which southpaw it is and which orthodox fighter it is. The only reason why southpaws beat orthodox fighters a lot of times is because orthodox fighters are not used to seeing southpaws. Southpaws are used to seeing right-handed fighters because most people are right-handed. Most people are orthodox. So they have the advantage of repetition against right-handers as opposed to right-handers don't have the same amount of experience against lefties because lefties are, there's not that many of them. So when you do run into one, you're like, oh shit, everything's coming from the opposite stance. That's why I created my course, How to Box the Opposite Stance. A lot of people would ask me as southpaws, hey man, I need the southpaw course. I'm like, dude, all my courses are southpaw courses because they're all mirrored in southpaw. It's not about southpaw. It's about fighting the opposite stance. And there's definitely similarities and stuff like that. But you just have to know everything's coming from the other side. So you just have to know how to deal with those things. That's all. What's good, Coach Anthony? Hope all is well. All love and respect from North Carolina. Big shout out to you, my guy. Ibrahim, what's going on? Thank you, Coach. Future's bright. Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Terrence Crawford? Fantastic fighter, man. One of the best, if not the best right now. Coach and Eddie ready to get back in the top 10, man. Gotta give Eddie a call, man. We gotta get Eddie motivated, man. Eddie could fight his ass off, but he gotta want to do it. Coach, how much commitment to a punch is enough? The dangers of overcommitting strikes are clear. How do you draw the line? Um, I like that question. Basically, how do I answer this? Basically, what I like to do is, when we're hitting mitts, right? Let's just say we're hitting mitts. I don't necessarily make my guys punch through the target for every single punch, right? That would be overcommitting. If I go 1, 2, 3, yes, there's more power on each punch, but now we're overcommitting. So as soon as the punch lands, boom, that's basically when I'll stop it. Like if I'm throwing a jab, as soon as my jab touches your face with enough force, like I'll know, like it's a feeling. Be like, boom, okay, now I'm gonna bring this one, boom. And now when I want to finish the job, boom, I'll put the hard shot in there. So typically you'll save your hard shot for the last shot. Because if I throw the hard shot every shot, then it's kind of hard to not overcommit. But if I just go 1, 2, boom, and then I decide I'm going to really hit with that hook, and typically when I land that first 2 hit combination, I'll know if I can commit to that third shot because their head will be snapped back. Or I might go 1 to the head, 2 to the head, and then dig that 3 to the body. Boom. When I dig that 3 to the body, I already know your hands are up. So even if you're blocking those shots, there's going to be exposure to the body, which in turn, I can dig that hard shot to the body. So I would say land your couple of shots and then finish with a hard shot. But don't throw that. If you miss the first 2 shots, then you shouldn't be throwing a third shot that's hard. You feel me? So you got to land the punches. So just think about landing and then think about committing, if that makes sense. Much love and respect for the hustle, man. I appreciate that, Lance, man. I appreciate that, man, because, a lot of times people, they get rubbed the wrong way when you're trying to make something for yourself, when you're trying to make a living, when you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if I've had people say, like, yo, man, I love you, Coach Anthony. You're always trying to sell a course. Listen, I'm trying to sell a course for two reasons. For one, I'm trying to make a living. For two, the courses are so quality that I know you're going to learn so much that it's just going to be a win-win for both of us. And if you're already watching my channel for boxing knowledge, it wouldn't hurt to support, and it wouldn't hurt for you to learn some more. And then I get a chance to make a living, right? So I appreciate guys like you who appreciate the hustle, because it's really not a hustle. It's really creating a way to make a living doing something that you love to do. And I've been fortunate and blessed to do that. And I've been doing that basically my whole life. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, and still learning, still trying to be better. I mean, you got really good entrepreneurs, you got mid-level entrepreneurs, you got low levels. I'm somewhere climbing the ladder. I don't know where I'm at. But what I do know is everything I will do is with integrity and with quality. And that's what my goal is, man, for people to remember and say, Coach Ant always gave his best, and that's the goal. How to learn boxing myths. You work with Tevin Farmer Slick, similar to Floyd Jr. Appreciate the sharp knowledge. I appreciate that, man. I just been working with Tevin. Like I said, I've been working with Tevin since 2017. So that's 2017, 18, 19, what, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 5 years, man. Work with Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? So me and Tevin got good chemistry for sure. Look, Gray, what's good, Coach? What's going on, brother? You coming back on here after the fight? Maybe, depending on how good the fight is. Depending on how good the fight is, man. If it's worth coming back on here, yeah, absolutely. Coach, how do you feel about stepping when slipping? For example, when you slip the right, step with the right foot at the same time. I think it's okay. It's almost like rocking back. It's almost like rocking back. Like if someone throws a jab at me, I'll rock back with the back foot and come in. Sometimes I'll rock right with the right and then come back with the right. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll just slip and bring it back. If you take the step, it's going to give you a brace, but it's going to be just a millisecond slower than if you just bang. You see what I'm saying? So it can work. Absolutely. Caesar. Oh, snap. We got Garrett Groover in the building. Garrett Groover. I'm right-handed, but I fight southpaw. Weird. No, there's plenty of guys who do that. Philly Zoe, how do you feel about this robbery? I'm sorry if you touched on it already. I didn't see it, Philly. Honestly, bro. A lot of people said that it was a robbery. I didn't get a chance to see it. Text me back, bro. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me grab. Oh, y'all see I got the iPhone now. A lot of y'all used to laugh at me. Hold on. Let me see if my man really text me. I don't see your text, bro. Raymond. Text me right now and be like, yo, it's me, Raymond. And then I'll text you back, all right? I don't see your text. Coach, I'm new to boxing. What should I be focusing my time? You should be focusing your time on the basics, champ. Focusing on the stance, the basic form and technique.
It's 21 hours.
Yo, it's Raymond. I see you. I got you, Raymond. What up, Raymond? There you go. Don't try to say I ain't really giving my number out, guys. If you guys want to text me, man, make sure you guys text me. Let me go ahead and drop that link for y'all real quick again for those of you guys who missed it. All right, you guys got the number. Just hit that link, man. It'll make things easier. We created a link so you guys can go ahead and jump on in. You know what I mean? And you can go ahead and text me if you don't want to press the link. If you're watching this late, okay, if you're watching this late, just go and get and hit the number 215-709-5437. Shoot me a text, champ. Shoot me a text. Keep in touch with me. Try to help you guys out the most that I can. I told you, don't expect me to answer every question you guys ask me, okay? But expect updates, expect motivation, expect me to respond when I can, and expect me to lead you guys down the right direction. You see what I'm saying? Are you Tevin Farmer's primary coach, or you just work with him all the time? I was curious about how you pros do it. Well, with me and Tevin, there's me and there's another trainer by the name of Chino Rivas. Chino Rivas was Tevin Farmer's coach much longer than I, but Tevin likes to say he doesn't have a head coach. He just likes to work with us both. Typically, Chino's the one who goes into the ring because he's been with him longer than I. But I do a lot of the work outside of the ring, a lot of the preparing outside of the ring, a lot of the mid work, stuff of that nature. So, you know, we try to work like a unit. That's how Tevin likes to do it, and I'm a team player, so we work as a unit for sure. But that's not necessarily how it works with everybody. You have a lot of coaches that don't work very well with other coaches, and then they just do everything themselves. It just depends on the situation. But the situation that I have with Tevin is a little bit of a unique one. So that's how we do it. It's not how we would do it. That's not how I would do it with all my fighters, but just with Tevin, because that's the situation I walked into. Oh, we lit. I needed to hear that. Are you going live after the Chris Colbert fight? Depends, man. If the fight's worth talking about, absolutely. If the fight's worth talking about, absolutely. What's your favorite gloves to train/partner? I started over regular shelf Everlab, but bought me some fly gloves in the UK, and they are amazing. I don't know about those gloves right now. Big shout out to Heavy Hitters. Check out Heavy Hitters, man. That's who I'm showing love to right now. Check out Heavy Hitters. Thanks for answering a lot of my questions in detail, Coach. Much love from Cyprus. Keep up the great work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And guys, man, don't forget the CA Power Hour, 60% off all the courses and bundles. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something, man, since we on here. Let me show you. Let me share the screen. Okay, so y'all see I'm sharing the screen, right? Give me a yes if you guys can see the screen, guys. So I just want to show y'all something. I want to show you guys something. So we're gonna go to the CA boxing community, okay, which is right here, okay. And as you can see, people are posting their work, right? We got all types of people in here. We got females in here. You know, she killed this workout. Yeah, serious, y'all. Yeah, serious work, right? This is my home girl right here, Najoa. She's a tough girl, very, very, very hard worker. I love watching her work. And well, let me pause that. We have my other boy Travis in here, right? Hitting that Cobra bag.
Write my name, cross the Hall of Fame, banner, write it. Hit the lights, diamonds flash like a camera.
So as you can see, we got all types of levels in here. My man right here, he lost a lot of weight. No, we got people from the Mayweather gym sparring in here. I was checking out this sparring earlier. Hold on. Let's take a little quick look at this. I'm gonna pause that. You guys get the point, but they're in the Mayweather gym, the actual Mayweather gym sparring. Of course, here she goes. She's killing the heavy bag. People are just commenting. Some more sparring out in Newark. So people are getting an opportunity, guys, to post their stuff. I'm not going to sit here and show every clip. Everything's in the community. My man, this man's all the way from Thailand. Okay, look at that. I am from Bangkok, Thailand, fam. Sparring first time since the COVID. Exercising on the treadmill. There's just a lot of people in here just so you guys can see what's happening here, guys. These are just post on top of post on top of post. More stuff over here. More videos right here. Oh, my man Georgie Porgy, I saw you right there. People posting kids sparring each other. 7-year-olds sparred today. People hitting the heavy bag. People out in ATL. Like, it's just a lot, man. Just a lot going on right now. And the community has literally only been out for a couple of weeks. It hasn't even been a month. And as you can see, the energy that's going on. So let me go ahead and unshare this real quick. But as you guys see, man, when you guys join the community, this is a place for you guys to express yourselves. And I get to see everything. You know, I get a bunch of DMs all the time. Hey, coach, what do you think I should do with this? The Q&As. You guys join the community right now. You guys can hit me up. I might not answer it within 2 seconds, but you will get answered at some point. You get to post your videos. Other people will talk to you. Other people will chime in, give you their advice. You got all levels, man. You guys that are just starting, that have no experience, and you got guys that are sparring in the Mayweather gym. So it just shows you, man, that boxing's a thing that it doesn't matter what level you're at. All that matters is that we're a community. We show each other love. We support each other. We give each other the right tips, the right advice. And that's what I'm trying to create. And I hope you guys get involved with that, man. And the way that you can get in absolutely free right now, use CA Power Hour, man. You get 60% off. I'm currently running a 50% off sale. So I'm actually giving you 10% more than my 50% off because you guys are on the live Q&A with me right now. I had a bigger sale than this not too long ago. That's gone. Don't expect that no time soon. That's gone. And the CA boxing community is actually about to get taken down from it being a free enrollment. It'll still be around, but it won't be a free enrollment forever. So if you guys are looking to get in the community, at least the community alone is worth money. You see what I'm saying? But I'm doing it right now because I'm trying to build something. I've been trying to build this since Black Friday. We opened the doors 2 weeks ago. Told you guys the first quarter of 2022 would be open. I kept my word, right? You guys see that there's action in there. You guys see what we're doing. You know, I was thinking about this. Like somebody asked me, Coach, how can I learn boxing? Like I was just thinking about everything that I'm offering me. Just me. I can't talk for other people. TikTok, Coach Anthony on TikTok. Instagram, Coach Anthony on Instagram. Coach Anthony Boxing on YouTube. CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. If you literally just go everywhere, if you go to my YouTube channel, I got hundreds of videos on boxing. Teaching boxing, not just talking about other boxers, right? Teaching boxing, Q&As, answering hundreds of questions. Instagram, constantly talking and teaching boxing. TikTok, compiling these videos to short videos so you guys can get the information quick. my courses that are very in-depth, that are super affordable, and they're probably the best courses on the internet. Guys, you guys don't got to go no further, man. That's all I'm trying to tell you. The answers are right here. You need to learn boxing. You came to the right place. Take advantage of your resources. Take advantage of the internet. That's what I do. Everything I want to learn, I go to the resources that I know these guys know what they're talking about, and I learn, man. We're in a time where you don't even have to ask nobody questions like that no more. All you got to do is type the question in, find the credible resource, and let them just talk, and you can learn. You got to be patient. You got to be hungry. You got to be willing to invest into yourself. If you're not willing to do these things, then you can't be mad when you're still held in a position that you could have been further along. If you're trying to get further along quicker, you have to invest time, money, and energy into yourself. It's the only way. It's the only way. And I know it's scary for some because you don't know who's going to scam you and you don't know who's going to, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. Trust me, man. You're here. You can trust me. That's a fact. So anyway, CA Power Hour, 60% off. You guys know the vibes. Take advantage, man. Boxing kept me alive. Boxing has saved more lives than it's taken, champ. And that's a fact. It saved more lives than it's taken. And we all know boxing's taken a few lives, unfortunately, but it saved a whole lot more. Boxing gave me an opportunity to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is hands down the best decision I made as a teenager was to take boxing serious. Because look at what I'm doing today. I'm educating, I'm teaching, I'm passing on what I learned. Each one teach one, right? I'm teaching everything I've learned over the years. All the mistakes I've made, I'm trying to save people from making those same mistakes when it comes to boxing training, boxing discipline, right? Boxing requires an extreme amount of discipline. You know, something that I wasn't the best at, which was discipline. But if you can get your discipline in order, if you can learn the fundamentals the right way the first time so you don't have to relearn them, man, how far you can go with boxing. And then even if you don't decide to be a fighter, just what it brings to your life, man. What it brings to your life is something different. You know what I mean? And the only way you'll ever know what it brings is if you went through it. You know what I mean? I went through it. And it's bringing a different kind of confidence. You know, it teaches you self-defense. It teaches you hard work. It teaches you, it teaches you life, man. You know, it teaches you that things aren't always going to go the way you want them to go, and you still got to work through them. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is a beautiful thing, man. I always tell people it's deeper than jab, crosses, and hooks. And I'm glad I did it, and I hope you guys go through it too. I know, guys, I was rambling, talking. I know I missed some of you guys' questions and stuff, man. So if I missed you, I apologize. Does anybody want to come in here and chop it up with me? Let me know. Let me stop this screen sharing. Let me stop this screen sharing. If you want to come in here and chop it up with me, man, I'm gonna give you guys a little opportunity to pull up in here. I'm gonna put the link right there. I already gave you guys my number. Make sure you guys grab my number, man. Shoot me a text. And if you didn't, if you're getting on this late, if you are on this late, it's all good. Just make sure that you guys, shoot this number a text, 215-709-5437. All right, but if you guys want to get in here, anybody wants to click that link and come chop it up with me, ask me a question, talk to me, whatever, man, do it right now. Okay. Every man and woman needs to learn how to defend themselves. I agree, champ. I agree, especially nowadays. 215, you're in Philly area? Yes, I am, brother. I'm right outside of Philadelphia. That's why I work with guys like Tevin Farmer, Hank Lundy, guys like that are Philadelphia fighters. That's the reason I work with so many of them, man. I live in the area. Hey, coach, any tips on how I could be more effective with my check hook? I am a right-hander, but I predominantly fight southpaw. Well, if you're gonna work on your check hook, man, it's just about throwing it at the right time. So it's like if you're fighting southpaw, you're gonna have to throw it when you're boxing a righty when they're throwing a jab at you. That's gonna be the best time. Like if I go ahead and I throw a jab as a southpaw, you just check hook that jab, step over to your right side, slide out to your right. That's what you're gonna have to do. So you're gonna have to time it. You know what I'm saying? You have to time it. Keep your hands right there and bang, just let it go. You know what I mean? Me as a right-handed fighter, if I'm fighting a southpaw, they throw a jab, I'm gonna drop back, drop the hook over the top. If they throw a straight right hand from an orthodox position, I'm gonna drop back, throw the hook over the top, pivot out to my left. You're fighting a southpaw, so you got to pivot out to your right. And that's really it. It's really all it is, man. You know what I mean? Maybe you could play the fencing game, You're fencing, I'm fencing. As soon as they go to shoot the jab under your or under your palm, boom, you just shoot the check right over the top. Or if they try to shoot the jab, you bring it over. Different things you could do, little tricks you can do. But yeah, since you're fighting southpaw, you just got to know when to throw it, and you have to time their jab for the most part. Maybe they shoot a jab to your body, you throw the check right over the top. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Well, listen, man. I just came on here for an hour. I've been on here for an hour already, man. I'm gonna go ahead and log up out of here. But we're gonna go ahead and watch the Chris Colbert fight, and I'm about to see what that's hitting for, man. Hopefully, that's a good fight. Apparently, he's fighting somebody who's an Olympian. I don't know too many of the details, but it should be a good fight. And if it's an exciting fight with a crazy outcome, I will be back on here to talk to you guys about it. If not, I hope I answered a lot of your questions. I hope you guys take advantage of the CA Power Hour. I hope you guys grab my number, and shoot me a text. All right. So make sure you guys shoot me a text 215-709-5437. Okay. I'll go ahead and leave it there for a second so you guys can go ahead and shoot me a text. All right. And don't forget the CA Power Hour, man. CA Power Hour 60, man. Save 60% all bundles. And I hope to see you guys later on.